Hey guys, Ernie here, Paleo Hiker MD. Have you guys ever walked around the forest and seen one of these stuck to a tree? Well, stay tuned today and I'm going to show you guys how you guys can make one of these into excellent fire starting material. Stay tuned. All right guys, so welcome. It is a hot and muggy Louisiana afternoon. Next week we are supposed to hit 100 to 102 every day of the week. So we will be inside most of the time. It is dangerously hot. But recently we went on a trip to Missouri and Arkansas in our RV. And I picked up some of these horseshoe funguses off of a tree. I've seen several areas or videos on YouTube showing how to use it. Some people actually can put a spark straight into them and get them to light a fire with it. I actually did something a little different. We're going to take these horseshoe funguses and we're going to treat them just like we treat char cloth, and we're going to make little pieces of fungus charcoal. And they work tremendously well for fire starting. So I'm going to show you guys how to do it, show you what you need, and show you all the process. It's very simple. It's very similar to when I made char cloth on my video, and I hope you guys enjoy it. This is an easy way to take a renewable resource and use it to make some fire. So let's check it out. All right guys, so this is what we need. I've got two of these horseshoe funguses here. We're going to use the smaller one. I'm going to chop that up. What I like to do is just chop it into nice pieces that we will turn into the individual pieces of fire starter. It's just like last time. I have a fuel canister and I have my little imitation pocket rocket, and then we will use a Altoids tin to actually do the charring. So let me chop up this fungus here, show y'all what we get. All right guys, so here's what I got. You can see I use my Mora companion here to chop these up. I have nice chunks. I will note that I took these fungus pieces and I let them dry for several days to get the majority of the moisture out. I think that will help in the charring process quite a bit. So we're going to put them in this tin next. We're just going to pop these in here, as you can see. This is plenty. See if we can fit all these in here. So there we go. We've got all of our fungus in there. I'll close this up and let's get our stove out. All right guys, so what we're going to want to do is set this up so that you have barely any flame on our can. So I'm going to turn this down really low and we'll just watch here, and you guys will see smoke start to come out, and basically smoke and fire will come out. You do not need a hole in the Altoids tin. There's plenty of air escaping through just the basic design of the Altoids tin itself. So we're going to go ahead and let this go, and you guys will start to see some smoke. There it comes. And we're going to want to keep things going. We'll actually see flame come out just like we did whenever we did the char cloth. And try to keep a timer for you guys. You guys can see the nice stream of smoke coming out of our tin. And this is just what you want. Just a nice slow cook for those pieces to get them nice and charred up. When you're able to fill the tin so full, you end up not getting a lot of actual flames coming out of the tin. I don't think it really affects the overall end product. It just leads to more of just a smoke as opposed to flame. And it does take a little longer, obviously, to get your final product when you have more of the fungus in there to char up. You can see a little flame coming up now, which is completely normal. Some would say that maybe my pieces were too big. I really favor bigger pieces when I'm going to make a fire. In a survival situation, if you just have this particular tinder with you, or fire source with you. It's something that you can repeatedly make in the field to make it easy for you to make a fire with either a flint and steel or with a ferro rod. I'll show you guys how easy it is to get one of these to spark with a ferro rod at the end of the video. All right guys, there you can see it's pretty much done smoking, so we're going to turn this off. I'll tell you guys that took about 6 minutes, between 6 and 7 minutes for the smoke to die down. So I'm going to let this cool off and we'll show you guys the finished product. All right guys, so there you go. That made me work for it. This grass is not quite dry. It's still a little bit moist, and you can see how hard it can be even with a very good source of ignition. You know, I enjoy doing this stuff. I enjoy learning new things. I hope you guys find this useful. You know, you can make char cloth all day long when you're at home, but if you're out in the field and you need to make something, most of us carry a tin. Usually I certainly carry a tin with me, an Altoids tin or a tin where I keep a lot of my fire starting stuff in. And that tin is very useful because if you can get a fire going, you can recreate or remake charred material to make a fire indefinitely if you can find the right material. You can char pieces of wood, you can char all kinds of things to make it easy for something to catch a spark. When it's wet, it can be very hard. Today I fought with this grass and it's fairly dry. One thing I think is important is when you're getting that ember going on that piece of whatever it might be, in this case charred horseshoe fungus, make sure you get that ember really glowing and hot before you put it in the tinder bundle. It makes things a lot easier from that standpoint. But I really appreciate you guys watching. The channel's been growing. Sorry I haven't put out more videos. I've been really busy and I'm planning things. Honestly, it's just really hot. I mean, it's getting up to 100 every day. It's hard to get out into the forest and into the mosquitoes in the summer in Louisiana. It's just so hard to get out and enjoy it. It's kind of miserable, quite frankly, and we're in the heat of the summer. So appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate all the subscribers. Appreciate like, comment, subscribe. It's a lot of fun for me to make these videos, and I really enjoy learning this stuff. And it was pretty neat for me to be able to take this fungus and make something useful out of it very easily. At home I use my burner, but you could easily do a fire out in the field. So like I said, appreciate you guys watching. Stay tuned for more videos from Paleo Hiker MD, and we'll see y'all soon. Thanks.